Hey, it's Jimmy back with another video, and this video is about refeed days. So what is a refeed day? It's an increase in calories, typically to maintenance or more, strictly from carbohydrates. So maintain fat or reduce fat depending on the situation and what kind of diet you're doing. If you're contest prepping, you're going to reduce your fat potentially. Protein is either maintained or slight decrease. So when I was contest prepping, I decreased my protein to 2.2 pounds per kilogram of lean body mass. So lean body mass and body weight are two different things. A lot of people will tell you 1 gram per pound of body weight. But you got to remember, you have to take into account, is the person holding, 40, 50% body fat? Is the person 5% body fat? These are lots of factors to take into account. So that's why the lean body mass equation would be much more efficient when it comes to determining, how much protein someone needs. So going in, why would we do a refeed day? To prevent metabolic adaptation, so your metabolism from slowing down. Improve gym performance from extra calories from carbohydrates. So you're gonna be able to put out more energy in the training because you have more fuel. Carbohydrates are the body's preferred source of energy, not fat like keto diets. Carbohydrates. So if you have carbohydrates, it's like putting gas into a car. You're gonna go, right? And then let's talk about this increase in carbohydrates, which will increase your leptin, right? Because your leptin should drop after dieting for excessively long times. This will signal your body into intense cravings and hungers. So basically, without leptin, your body thinks it has no body fat. So you're getting cravings everywhere. That's why we utilize refeed days as well. Literature shows that refeed days are more effective when utilized 2 to 3 days in a row. But we'll get into a depth video into science and all the data and all that stuff in another video, which will be much longer and in depth. How would you structure your refeed? It depends on how long you've been dieting. Are you contest prepping? Are you just doing a fat loss phase? Are you 20% body fat? Are you 5% body fat? There's lots of questions to ask here. So another question is, how long have you been dieting? Have you been dieting 6 months? This guy's been dieting 6 months. Have you been dieting shorter? 2 months. This guy's been dieting shorter. So the longer you've been dieting, the more aggressive typically the refeed is, depending on the individual. So let's say this guy's been dieting 6 months. He's now incorporating 400 carbs for his refeed days, which is on the more aggressive side. However, you look over here, this guy's only been dieting 2 months. We're doing a more conservative refeed, so 150 carbs, to see how his body would react to that refeed day in general, right? When should you do refeeds? Every person's different when it comes to refeeds. Generally speaking, you should do it 1 to 2 times per week. Like I said, when it comes to the person, it really depends on so many factors. I cannot give you a blanket statement to tell you when you should do your refeed. Like I said, I'm on Instagram. You can send me a message if you want to chat and talk about refeeds and how to utilize them more in depth. And another tip I'd say is utilize your refeed days on heavy duty training days. The reason why I do my refeed on a Monday and a Friday is because my 2 hardest training sessions of the week are those days. I do 2 leg days a week. So for me, Monday leg day, Friday leg day. So those are the days that I'm going to utilize the extra carbohydrates for fuel and really maximize my gym performance. Other options, diet breaks. So I'll make another video on the diet break, but typically what a diet break is where you go in a deficit for an extended period of time, let's say 10 weeks of dieting on, let's say 2,500 calories. After the 10th week, the 11th week, you'd flip to maintenance. So let's say your maintenance is 3,000 calories. You'd go up to 3,000 for 1 week to prevent the metabolic adaptation, let your body recover and recuperate, and then go back into the deficit. But that's another video for another time. We'll get into depth in diet breaks. I hope you learned something very informative today. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, get your refeeds.